welcome back to another Food Reviews with Fatty. I'm your host, Jay, as usual. So today we're going to be doing something slightly different as usual. This is actually going to be something that came out actually right now today. This is August 27th, 2023. What this is they actually call this the honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich. I'm sorry, hot honey pimento pepper. Yeah, you got the idea. So this one is actually a hot take on their chicken sandwiches, which always have been kind of known as to be one of the best, I guess you could say, as far as the chicken wars that went on before. Let's see, maybe it says here on it. Okay, it's the honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich. There we go. Just to get that all out there. Now this has honey, pimento cheese, and pickled jalapenos on a regular chicken sandwich. Just Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. So that's what that is in specific. Now, as I've said before on here, I'm not exactly a hot sandwich kind of person. And when I was at the restaurant, despite ordering from mobile order, I still had to wait like 6 minutes inside the store. I decided not to do anything but carry out because I knew where that was going to go. So I didn't wait in the drive-through line for 40 minutes, which it would have been 40 minutes. But still to have to wait 6 minutes in the pickup right after that, you know. But on the other side of things, it is lunch, and the drive-through was full all around the building. So that just tells you about their quality. So the first thing that we're going to go ahead and address right now is that the chicken patty they gave me, it's a little burned. It does look like it's a crispy critter, okay? So that's what we're going to start with right now. Why this chicken looks old, and I mean like real old, like it's hour, 2 hours old, I have no idea. Yeah, quality-wise, this chicken is really not fresh at all. So that's the first place to start is your people. Hey, Chick-fil-A, why are you serving chicken sandwiches that are $7 for your premium sandwich? And I can't get a premium piece of chicken that hasn't been sitting in a warmer for a couple hours. What's up with that, Chick-fil-A? Well, anyhow, I'm not going to go too far on that one because there are some other things that I'd like to address with their CEO, but he probably wouldn't want to hear me about it. He wouldn't like what I had to say because I don't understand some of the things that your company does, like not being open on Sunday. I'll address that. Is it really that important to be closed one day a week? The one day of the weekend where people want to get food? If I wanted a chicken sandwich, I would have to go to McDonald's or Burger King, and you would just subject me to that? That's cute. Now, back to my review, okay? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you the sandwich. Here it is in all of its glory, or should I say gory. It looks gory. It looks nasty. I could have put pimento cheese on a piece of chicken, and this would not be recreating the wheel because it just replaces the cheese that would be on a sandwich, usually with a chicken sandwich anyway. So that's not exactly creative. The pickled jalapenos, I'm still trying to figure out why people want to put pickled jalapenos. First off, why people want to pickle jalapenos, that sounds disgusting. Secondly, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's honey, pimento cheese, and pickled jalapenos. So this is going to be a really hit or miss. Either this is going to be really good and strange but really good, or it's going to be really nasty and really bad. There are no in-betweens for this one. Believe me, you. Oh, and it describes it as a soft toasted bun. And this thing is almost rock solid. Look, it made a print from where it's so not fresh. This will be the Park Shops at Park Place Chick-fil-A that I got this from. It's on US 19 actually, in the shops at Park Place. So if you've ever been in this area, you'll know this may or may not be the place to get your chicken, because they're serving chicken patties that are old and just look nasty. I mean, I really was hoping to get a fresh one. Thanks again, Chick-fil-A. I really actually thought that you would have fresh food for me, especially being as this sandwich cost nearly $7. But I know why I paid it the premium price, because it's a premium sandwich. Limited time only. If Donald Trump was here right now, and I'm not even a Donald Trump fan, I know he would say, "I do apologize, but you are fired. You're so fired. So fired." Okay? That's what Donald Trump would say. He would fire you. You would no longer be the apprentice, Chick-fil-A. At least not this location. He might pick another location, but I don't know, because I'm not Donald Trump. All I can do is make impressions. Okay? Alright. Without further messy ado, we're going to push forward, guys. We're going to push forward. I'm going to put I'm going to put my best mouth forward, okay? So let's see. I'm going to try to get one of these that's not so messy, so that way we can see what we're getting first. This is the smaller side of the sandwich, but it's the only one I can hold up without getting crap everywhere, because the honey and the pimento is just leaking out of this sandwich the more I hold it. So please take it with a grain of salt that I'm not holding it up to the camera too long. There we go. I don't want to drip this everywhere, because this is like the messiest sandwich I've ever seen in my entire life. The only way it can be more messy is if you got like a Publix sub, then you just ask them to drench it with honey and other stuff. So I guess this one you can kind of get a little glimpse of what's going on there too. There you go. If that light's bright, it's just taking over it's taking over the show. So without further ado, let's dig in. Oh, just as a heads up, this is like the 4th chicken sandwich review that I've done of new chicken sandwiches that have come out in the last couple weeks. You will be getting some more of those videos. I have one video that I'm just going to ask you all to look over, because it's the Burger King Italian chicken sandwich. And in the beginning of the video, I couldn't fix this, and I didn't want to re-record, so you're going to hear me say the the McDonald's chicken. That's really going to express that it's not in the beginning of the video, because it does say the BK Italian chicken. So keep a lookout for that, and just realize that that was a mistake. We're all humans. None of us are perfect, so let's just go with that. Secondly, I'm going to try one more bite, because the first bite was kind of strange, and I'm not sure how I felt about it. And I always feel like it takes at least 2 bites to understand what you really feel about something. If anybody says they can take 1 bite and just have an instant critique, they're full of it. And you know who I'm talking about, Gordon Ramsay. Always playing that, it's raw, it's not, the look. Nah, bro. Give it a couple tries, then tell me if you like it. Or you can follow that Dora the Explorer thing. Try it and you like it. Nah. Try it twice. Then you either like or dislike it. Okay, so the first thing is I would like to say is, yeah. First off, it's suspiciously not so spicy, which I thought with the jalapenos. Typically, any kind of jalapeno you put on a sandwich, you're going to feel a lot of spiciness. I taste a little tiny bit of spice, but I didn't taste a whole lot. It's almost as if the pimento cancels out the pickled jalapenos. Now, any other time I would, have something to say. Hold on. Let me see if I can conjure up something from another bite of the sandwich. Yeah, the honey on it, it really does add a different level of flavor. I would never think to put all these items together. I've heard of pickled jalapenos before, but I've never had them. So that feels weird because you can taste the pickle flavor, but you also taste the heat, along with the honey flavor. The chicken comes together with the honey, almost like say like chicken and waffles or something like that. The bun, barely any taste. The pimento cheese is pretty refreshing. And I have to say, Chick-fil-A, even with this 2-hour-old chicken breast here, chicken patty, whatever you want to call it, it's actually not too bad. In fact, this might go 2 for 2 today because I do have another video going up today where I'm going to be also doing the caramel crumble milkshake that they have. That's a new milkshake that just came out. We'll have to see if we're on a 2 for 2, but for this one here, I have to say this chicken sandwich is definitely a thumbs up. I'm amazed, and I'm awed, and I'm amazed and awed, so that means I'm awed. Yeah, this is actually a really good sandwich, even with the crappy old chicken that you gave me. I do think that this is actually a pretty good sandwich. I think it would be better if I had a fresh chicken patty, and I do think that Chick-fil-A owes me one. So Chick-fil-A, you owe me one, buddy. But yeah, I mean, this is actually really good. So, I give it my seal of approval and a thumbs up. Yeah, so, with that being covered, I do believe this is going to be the end of our review here. I feel like I covered every base that I can possibly for this sandwich. I feel like I said all I could say, including my review, my opinion, honest opinion, not just an opinion, honest opinion. If this sandwich was bad, I would be the first to tell you. This face right here would be the first to tell you, because I don't hold nothing back. So that's something to think about. And as far as this video goes, I do want to go ahead and ask everybody to like and subscribe. Please do tell other people about our channel. Please support the channel in any way possible, including there is a Patreon link in the description below. And also I do have a few other things going on, like a GoFundMe. They're all at Food Reviews with Fatty. Also, if you're not able to do that, maybe, purchase some merchandise. I do have some merch links in there for Food Reviews with Fatty as well as J-Pump Music. I do represent both companies, so in this general case, I feel that I should throw that out there for both of those. If you're a musician, please take a look at jpumpmusic.com, and if you hear any beats that you like, feel free to go ahead and look me up. Serious inquiries only, please. I'd be more than willing to sit down for a listening session and allow you to hear some of my latest creations to see if you're interested. I do offer exclusives and leases, all by contractual agreement, in order to be able to prove to everybody what this is, how it is, how much you paid, and that you do have legal ownership. I do have the contracts, so that's something to think about also. And as far as this video goes, as you already knows, we're going to call it a day. So guess what? It's a day. Fatty out!